Greetings and welcome back to my channel. I'm IK07 and you're watching a Zmodeler2 tutorial series. So in this episode I finally want to finish up this Audi RS4 and I will also release it on my homepage. If you want some textures or another tips or anything, leave some comment. So let's get started. First off, let's fix up those scenes. I didn't add some texture here. Yeah, I will fix it. But first I want to fix this wing and door station. Let's see what was wrong. So there's door right. Yeah, as you can see, wing and door is switched places. Yeah, this goes here, and this goes right here. Yeah, also need to make damage parts. That will be in the next episode. In this one I just want to finish up the whole model itself, so you can also just make, like if you make for yourself you don't need damage so much, but if you release it's good to have. Also the car was a little bit up in there. To fix that you can either edit handling file in Sunrise that folder, or just lower in the Zmodeler so you can still use with the original handling, which I usually do, because in the SAMP you can't actually edit the handling. So let's just move it slightly around here. Let's move it here. So let's say that was this, and let's move this one as well, including children, affect children, and let's move. How much we moved? I guess it's 2 blocks. Yeah, same do with the rear one, so it's around 2 blocks, around 1, around 2 here. You can also use the exact transform to make it perfectly. I just know that it's how much lower I need to make. So next one, what I want to do is to make a brake rotor, so it's not this empty hole and it fills up the wheel. To do that, let's just make a cylinder. It doesn't matter if you make it in the center or in the side. It's just better to make it in the center so you can actually see how big you want. I'll make around this, and the next one is how deep you want it to be. Let's be around this one. Yeah, and here the cross points is how rounded you want to make. I usually make 32, and this is the how much deep you want to make. Just leave 32, and now there's 32 pieces in the round, so it's rounded. And now to make it in the center, just drag and drop it in the wheel. Now modify exact transform. Make sure this is the deselected. Write in 0 now these 3 positions. It's okay, and now it will rotate it because I made it in the wrong view. You can easily just rotate it by modify rotate. Let's find our object and press shift, hold and click on the object and press +90. Oh, I know why I did that, because I didn't have enabled these two. And now it's the circle as it needs to be. You can actually move this brake disc a little bit outer, because cars usually have brake disc almost at the rim itself. Let's move it around here. Yeah, this will be fine. So now we need add a texture to it. Let's save it. Now just click select single, select it, and go to materials and duplicate any material you want. I usually duplicate so I don't have to create new. Oh, here's minion. You can check out my minion video if you want. Break this can, okay, and assign to selection. And select none, and it should be in the center. Yeah, you can see here this strange thing around. Is it in the center? Yeah. So to fix this, I usually you can just map it like a when disk breaks. I'll just select separate and then we'll make it black, because in the real life it's also usually in the shadow, so you won't see. And now you can easily just modify attach and attach this to the wheel, and now you have break disk. Maybe we should make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. Also, I'll try to add another cylinder which will cover the bolts. Let's make it this. And this can be, I'll make 16 so we save some polygons. And again, just drag and drop it inside the wheel. Modify exact transform, and we'll make it so it's in center as well. And it's rotated. Let's rotate by itself as well. Hold shift and plus 90. Now let's move it outside. Around here. Let's make sure it doesn't go through this rim itself. So let's just scale it a little bit down until we don't see it around here. Yeah, and now just go to vertex level, click on the object and delete the center. So now you have this cylinder without front and back, and it will also hide the lug nuts. You can select it, paint it in the, I'll just paint it in the chrome color, so it's more similar to the rim. Because in real life also cars rim bolts exactly to the brake disc and there is no big space. And attach to the. Now to make sure it's in the center, you can just modify rotate and go in the 3D view and just rotate it and see if it doesn't, if it rotates altogether without wobbling or anything. Okay, so now we even have, you can also surface normalize. Once you have scaled or something, you can normalize, so my specular highlight looks okay. So let's move the wheel back in our position. Ref. So what else did we had issues with? I guess the seat was kinda too high, but I will check it in the game. So, oh, we have to make this rear center brake light. Let's deselect the glass so we can get inside. And then brake light. Where is this chassis? Disable this, and here's our brake light. It looks like it's at the interior texture, which you need to select one face submesh, detach. So now link this, and we should have nice looking center brake light. We can assign it to the taillights. No, but to yeah, let's duplicate this because we need rear lights as well. Just rear right. Let's name it rear right. Select none. Now just surface mapping edit UV, in which you can see in this one. Select from the viewport, generate new, and select our texture, which is rear right light. And now you can move it wherever you want. Let's move it around here and scale slightly bigger. Actually, let's move it here so it's brighter as well. And scale. That's why for those who make different vehicle lights modes, it's important to keep this pattern, so if anyone mapped cars with original texture, they are still in the right positions. So now we can attach it back to the chassis. What if we attach this piece to here? And now if we would attach this rear glass to the car, there you couldn't see this texture inside. So that's why let's rename it. You can either attach it together and add a new texture, or just rename it to something so it's not chassis. Let's make it rear glass. And you can move it inside the chassis. You can leave whatever names you want to the custom parts. So I guess that's all. Let's try in the game once again. Alright, let's see how it looks like in the game. Shift 9. Oh yeah, it looks much better. Let's disable in so we can actually see, and my mouse doesn't work in. Yeah, that works. Yeah, something like this. As you can see, wheels is still too high. Also, you can scale them up in the handling file, but like I said, I don't like to edit handling files, so cars is more capable with some power. You can't modify handling or anything. Also with them, and you can see headlights doesn't work once they are turned on. Of course, you still need to make rear lights working, but as you can see, we have pretty decent settings, so the rear light looks like a glassy, same as this glass, and then rims and everything. Oh, and also I need to add slides. No, but license plate, yeah. Let's add those, and I will be back. Alright, so I have lowered the car already, and now I will add license plates and we'll make working rear lights. Let's start with lights, as I've already detached this. Oh, I attach it together. Let's detach it again. We only need this. I also noticed an original model there is glitch in the texture. Space and Control D for detach. Now let's find our object, link, unlink, and now what we need to do is to make alpha level for this place where is the light itself. So let's go here and duplicate our light where it is, copy this one, copy, and make whole thing white beside the place where you need. So let's take this line. Oh, it's black. We need white. So it's around here. Now we need line around. Let's make it straight here. Now let's move. This is not the proper way, but it's quick and simple way. So now we go around here, and as you can see here in the middle, we are left with the. We need to keep all other things white, because white is fully not transparent. So let's delete this whole thing, and now we'll need to make the rest area I guess in Photoshop it will be even easier. Let's save it. Yeah, I will do it in the Photoshop. I'll be back. Alright, so in the Photoshop just click to erase, magic erase, and delete everything with the same tone, so we get this hole. Let's just delete with usual erase, not that big. Let's scale down and delete these things which we don't need. Control Z. Why there's guess my thing is too big. We don't need brush. Let's take something with a sharp edge. Yeah, much better. Okay, now add some gray tone. I guess this will be fun. Let's add some box and leave behind. That's fine enough. As you can see now we have alpha level. This white will be fully visible and this will be semi-transparent. Let's save it up. We need to save it as DNG. Yeah. Alpha, alpha. Let's say so. Now we need to make it alpha. Let's duplicate this. Import. Where's our texture? Oh yeah. So or not? We didn't need to duplicate because we already have just enable alpha. And now import. And here's our. It should import alpha. Why it doesn't import? This is the texture. And this is the. Wait, what? Oh, now I get it. If you save it as PNG, it will take alpha level from it, so we need to save as BMP. Okay. So now import, which was this one. Cancel. What the present? And image this one. Yeah. Now we have alpha on this, and now export it as TJ, export TGA and save. So I've got this one. Now, once we reapply, where's our, this one? Once we reapply our texture, it should be, which one is DDS BMP, and where's ours? Oh, this one here. As you can see here, excuse me, this alpha level. Now we need to enable alpha here as well. Alpha enable. As you can see now there is, yeah, I could make it look much more better, but that's fine for now. So now we need to, this episode will be kinda longer, so because I want to make everything in a single episode, so in the next one we can start doing the damage models. So we don't need these or these or this. Let's just, oh, we can also not delete them, because, yeah, let's delete the other one, because we'll need to make only from one, and then we can copy. Now just modify move, which has to from the right view. Let's move this one here, move it a little bit behind, like kinda this will be fine. Now to this one which is behind, add that real right material, surface mapping, edit UV. Let's use original mapping. Okay, so now there is this object and just scale down. Which one we could use? This one look good, but it's fine enough. Let's use this small corner. Yeah, it will be fine. So now you can see we have behind the first layer is the second layer which have the solids. You can actually move it a little bit inner. This will be good enough. So now we need to duplicate to the other side. Mirror, flip, calculate. And now we have both sides. Now modify touch. These, now there should be the rear lights, and attach them together as well. This one, and it might, yeah, as you can see, it doesn't show the inside layer, so we need to assign new texture to this outer layer. Just be sure you select the outer layer and just duplicate. Where's our taillight? Copy, duplicate. You can also move textures, but Zmodeler doesn't like that. It can crash or just doesn't work. Okay, so now as you can see, why does it, did I select the wrong one? Don't tell us the wrong one. Let's deselect again. As you can see, such things can happen. Let's move it a little bit inner. Yeah, now that's not that much. Yeah, now it's so fine. We'll be fine. Select none. Now if you attach it, it should be fine. Yeah. So now the rear lights will work in the game as oh well. Let's touch them. Back to the chassis. Modify touch. Where are the lights? Okay, so and then last step, I might need to adjust the alpha level. For now, I'll leave it as that. So now we need to make slides. No, license plate. This time I'll be lazy and I'll just import some other model and I'll pick up the license plate. It should be separated from the everything else. Boot, 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 boot. No, it's not in the boot. It's in the chassis, right? Yeah. Link, unlink chassis. Delete the rest of the Admiral. Now we go left with the Admiral license plate. Let's pick the license plate. I guess it will be easier to make from the new, but not this time. So now we have nice looking license plate which is already mapped and textured. As you can see here, a lot of Admiral textures which you can delete them because I don't really need them. And okay, wait, I deleted the wrong one. I guess so. Okay, so this one, this one, this one. Where is last? This. Okay, so now we have all the textures. Also, it's a good idea to enable specular highlight for the license plate. So it's more, the texture is already there. Let's see. Yeah. So now we can move it to the right location. Let's pick it up. Here, need to rotate. And if this happens, because if you rotate, it will rotate from the center axis. To fix that and have easier to rotate, you can here display local axis and reset offset to center to the object, and now when you rotate, it will rotate at its own axis. Something like this. I guess it's too narrow for, because this car has European license plate space, while I'll try to use style plate. This is, I guess it's fine. We can maybe move it a little bit deeper. Yeah, this is fine. Let's now attach it to the boot. Where is our chassis? Boot, boot, boot. And modify, attach this to this. Okay, so as you can see, now we have our license plate and everything, which also I didn't like the glass, which was kinda too dark for my taste. What the hell? Yeah. Maybe not so. Around this one. Okay, now let's export to the game and see how it looks like in the game now. Alright, let's see how it looks like now. Wheels are okay. Everything looks good. Let's see if the rear lights works. Yeah, as you can see now, there is rear brake lights working, and the license plate showing the right date and time. What didn't what the fuck is it just said? Right plate. Let's speed up so it's daylight.
Something died in my underpants.
Yeah, it's day. And that's about it. Alright, that's all for this episode. I will see you in the next one, which will be also the last one with this Audi RS4. I'll try to make damage parts by using a free transform tool, which allow you to modify the objects. Alright, thank you for watching, subscribe, leave a like, bye.